looking at a number of different ignition lock and tumbler key assemblies out of Mercedes-Benz from the early 70s up to the mid-90s. They kind of all look like this, although there are some differences. You have a steering lock assembly, which a pin goes down, locks the steering column. On the back, you have an ignition switch assembly, and then in the front, you have this key and tumbler. We call this the tumbler assembly. And it's now 2026. I've been shooting videos on these steering locks for 15 years. And they continue to be a challenge, a problem, because of the age. And a lot of times people think, man, my key's starting to stick. You can feel it right in this one, say. It's notchy, it just jams right there. And if that's happening on your steering lock, you need to fix it. Because when the steering lock is stuck, you're not going to be able to start the car, you're not going to be able to move the car, but you're also going to have a very hard time getting it out of the steering column. So you need to take care of the problem when the key first starts sticking or notching. Don't just let it go. If your key is starting to stick or jam inside the tumbler, or you've had a situation where you had to wiggle it to get it to turn, then you got to decide what's it going to take to fix it. Well, believe it or not, the sticking key problem could be caused by any one of these three key components. That's right. Most people think it's got to be something to do with the key and the tumbler. They think, well, if I just, maybe the key's worn, maybe the tumbler pins inside here are worn. So the assumption is, well, if I just replace this is going to solve the problem. Not necessarily so. Because these have gotten so old and used so much, these locks can start to wear out internally. There's a piece that sits down inside here that if it wears out and rounds out on that peak there, it's going to start jamming. There's a lever in here that wears out also. So you cannot assume that it's just going to be the key and tumbler assembly that's causing your sticking key problem. And then finally, yes, it could be the electrical switch. This is very rare, but I've seen keys jam up in the ignition because the electrical switch has come apart inside, and that's what happened right here. This whole assembly just kind of disintegrated inside the housing, so it wouldn't turn. And there's an easy way to test this. I'm going to show you this on a new electrical switch. You can see this is where this piece on the back side of the steering lock engages this slot here in the ignition switch. And you can take a screwdriver to test this. And you can see how easily it turns. Now watch. See, it goes into the first detent, then it goes into the second detent, and then this goes into the start position and it's spring-loaded. You can feel it and watch it spring back. See it spring back? Now, once it springs back, you won't be able to turn it again into the start position. That's a safety feature. You have to turn it all the way off, and then you can turn it all the way back on into start position, spring back, and then it's locked. If it's not doing that and it's not doing it smoothly, or you have other weird electrical issues going on in the car, just replace this electrical switch on the back side of the lock. And we carry these on our website. You can buy them separately. So that's a little bit of an overview of some of the things that could be causing a sticking key. And now I want to explain why we don't sell steering locks separately. I should clarify that we do sell new tumblers and key assemblies with instructions, and we also sell new electrical switches with instructions, and you can purchase those individually on my website, but we don't sell the steering lock assembly. This is the steering lock assembly, and you'll see these available at certain places, and you can buy these, but they are not void of trouble. Let me demonstrate something before I explain in detail why we do not sell steering locks individually. This is a steering lock assembly that I just removed from a 300D. And this is one that we have refurbished here in our shop. And by refurbishing, I mean we take it all apart. We totally lubricate everything inside, because these don't come from the factory with, they got maybe a little teeny smear of lubricant on them. We also have problems with tumblers sticking. We have to reject about 10% of the steering locks, and we have to reject probably over 20% of the tumblers that we purchase because they're notchy. They're already sticking brand new. When I pick up this used one, I'm going to turn the key and then I'm going to release it, and I want you to listen closely. You hear that noise? Why does that have to snap just to go into the steering column? That's where it rolls into the steering column and locks your steering. But imagine turning this 500 times. What do you think happens every time you release the key from the tumbler assembly? Now this one's already starting to notch up right here. And that mechanism and that snapping is what wears the inside of these steering locks out. Now let's take the one we just went through here in our shop. Listen very closely. I know some of you are thinking, well, Kent, what'd you do? Well, there's some tricks, but the primary thing is lubrication. We take these all apart and we lubricate them all the way down into here and all through this mechanism with a very special synthetic lubricant. And you can just feel the difference as you remove the key. Now this one, you know, no lubrication. We take it apart, there's virtually nothing in here. After 15, 20 years, you know, what little film they put on in the factory is gone. So this is the sound you do not want, because that right there, folks, is what wears out the steering locks. So now I think you can see why we have to do this. In order to give you a reliable product, we have to go the extra mile to get these steering locks in, to get the tumblers in. We have to test them, we have to take them apart. These tumblers also come from the factory with no lubrication inside. Can you believe that? So lubrication is the key, testing is the key. So when we ship these out, you can be assured you're going to have an assembly that's going to work when you install it in the car, and you're going to have an assembly that's going to last for a long time. So that's why, folks, we don't sell steering locks. We go through them all before we ship them to you. And I should mention, currently we have steering locks from about 1973 up to 1989. The 1990 to 95 steering lock assemblies with a lock-off at the transmission are no longer available. Now, that doesn't mean they're not going to be available in the future, but we can't help you if you have a 1990 to 1995 model. But all the W116, R107, W123, early W126, we can help you with those. I'll put some links in the show more below this video that'll take you to the offerings on my website.